celebration. Let's call it Peacetown.
I like it. Peacetown. I love that one.
Let's go. Take it away. Let's do the center first.
I think that's a good idea.
Do you want this or me?
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light that's within you guide your way home. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light that's within you guide your way home.
Yes.
Let us take a deep breath and go within. And as I go within, the message that comes to me is that we are surrounded by an essence. An essence that I know is that infinite power, that divine intelligence, that living spirit that I know is God. And I know God as infinite and unconditional love. That love that has the potential to solve all problems. And God is peace and joy and harmony and oneness and wholeness and justice and freedom. And I simply know God as truth. God is truth. And I know that I'm made in the image and likeness of God. And I know that I am endowed with all of those qualities. And as I know that for myself, I know that for each and every one within the sound of my voice and beyond. And so I'm so grateful for this day, this beautiful day, to commune with these beloveds. And I'm so grateful for our Kate and the guys, knowing that it is the perfect music to support CSL TV and the energy that we have at this center. And so I bless them. And I bless Reverend Charlene, knowing that God is using her every Sunday, expressing through her this philosophy that we so love. And so I know that God is right here, right now. And I simply let it be and let God. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you. I always want to call him Reverend Don Taylor. I'm determined to make him a minister, I swear. But Don Taylor, our practitioner of service today. Thank you, Don. Thank you. I'm Reverend Charlene. Hello. Hello, hello, hello everyone. It's so good to be here with us today. I love seeing all the familiar, friendly faces out there. Welcome online. I'll creep up on you in a minute. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Temecula Valley. Welcome. Good morning. What an honor it is to be here together in community. We are a fantastic, loving community. Aren't we? Yes, we are. And when we come here together on a Sunday to study and deepen into this teaching philosophy, that religious science is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and the aspirations of man. This is the foundational piece from Dr. Ernest Holmes of what he believes religious science to be. Opinions of philosophy and revelations, I'd like to say revelations of us, right? Because we are, all the great religions, all the great teaching philosophies are merely just mirroring what we know. That God is the essence of our being and it expresses outward. We have all the divine qualities. We are perfect, whole, and complete just as we are. And all the great religions really just wrote that down on pieces of paper and eventually put it into a book that only certain people read. And then eventually many more people were reading these books, but that's the truth, and that's what we come here to remember as good religious scientists and metaphysicians. That it is the revelation of spirit within us, revealing itself within us, and how good that is to remember. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi! Thank you, Jim. Hi, online. Hi. I love you. I'm not going to get too close today. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Matthew's on camera today, and I hope he turns it around every once in a while. I might be moving today, and you get to see everybody at home. But seriously, you're a part of our community. I really look at all the comments in the chat. I love hearing what you have to say, and you're a part of us. You're a part of us. No matter what time you're watching or where, you're a part of us. So I say welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I love you. Mwah. All right. Housekeeping is done. The introductions are done. We've said hello to our online community. So it's time for us to join together and sing our community song with, I like that. I liked what Don said. Kate and the Guys. Yeah, I liked it too. Kate and the Guys. I'm like, that's a band name, Kate and the Guys. So, if you wouldn't mind just standing up, we're going to sing I Send My Love, which has some wonderful hand motions that we can do together. So, Kate, take us away.
I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the seas. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the seas. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the seas. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me again, and it returns to me last time, and it returns to me.
job. Good job. Good job. I know. I was thinking to myself, just when I got it down, it's the end of the month, and we're moving on to another song.
I'm trying to do both things.
Okay, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So great job, everybody. Great job. All right, it's time for our spiritual reading this morning with our practitioner service, John Taylor, with one of my favorite metaphysicians, Howard Thurman. He's good.
Thank you. Yes, this is one of my favorites as well. Howard Thurman, and the title is I Seek Room for Peace. I seek the enlargement of my heart, that there may be room for peace. Already, there is room enough for chaos. There is in everyday's experience much that makes for confusion and bewilderment. Often, I do not understand quite how my relations with others become frayed and chaotic. Sometimes this chaos is a positive thing. It means that something new, creative, and whole is beginning to pull together the tattered fragments of my relationship with a person to fashion it into that which delights the spirit and makes glad the heart. Sometimes the chaos is negative, a sign of degeneration in a relationship once meaningful and good. There is room enough for chaos, but the need of my heart is for room for peace. Peace of mind that inspires singleness of purpose, peace of heart that quiets all fears and uproots all panic, peace of spirit that filters through all confusion and robs them of their power. These I see now. I know that here in this quietness of my life can be infused with peace. So therefore, before God, I seek the enlargement of my heart at this moment, that there may be room for peace. And so it is.
So it is. May there be room for peace. Oh, so good. Thank you. One more time for John Taylor. I brought my stole. I'm going to put my stole on. I brought it. I just didn't put it on yet. Here, put it on. I am discombobulated today. Okay, now I have my stole. All right. All right. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going so well.
Good.
It's a good day for me.
It's a good day for you? Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect. I'm just so grateful for all three of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Last week, I saw Ryman like jamming at certain points in the song. I just couldn't help myself. I was like pointing at you. So I hope you don't mind that I do that, because I'm filled with your spirit in that moment. And so I just want to recognize that I feel you're energetic and it's good. Yeah, we're very blessed to have Ryman and Kate. So please welcome them for our first featured song, which is Pure Imagination. Thank you. Welcome.
I was listening to the Barbara Streisand version of this song, and I like what she did in the beginning, so I thought I'd kind of make it my own. Does the world ever feel too intense? Yeah, I think we can all relate to that. So what can we do? Let's close our eyes and make a wish. And as we go into our minds, we can create the world the way we want it to be. May I show you? Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do, want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view anything you want to do. Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly choose to.
Very good. Thank you for that. I like that version.
It's pretty. Was that like a violin in there that I heard?
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
so beautiful. One more time for Jim. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. I mean, let's just take a look around right now. Let's just take a look around. Look at these faces. What a powerful paradise of a community we have created here. We're all friends, we know each other, we sit together and, yeah. We sit together in the social hall. We know each other, right? And to me, that is a paradise, right? That I can come here and be a human being, that we can come here together to know one another, to deepen together in this philosophy. So how lovely that is. Oh gosh. All right. I know. I'm like, today's not the day I want to be spotlighted. Let's go back to the dark. Oh, it's all good. All right. So last week, if you weren't here, I talked about a story that struck me, and I wasn't going to do that story. I decided in the middle of the talk, I was like, what the heck, let's just do the story. And it ended up being, for me, a powerful reminder. And it's about the snowflake. And so we had a giggle together, didn't we, after I read the story? We were talking about snowflakes, and then it dawned on me that there's a completely other term that's used right now for snowflakes. And I was like, you know what? We're going to reclaim that word together. We are going to reclaim the word snowflake, and then this image came. I was like, it's a Batman, it's the bat signal, calling all snowflakes.
Have you seen Elsa?
Frozen. The Disney movie Frozen.
Are you serious?
I've seen Frozen. What pray tell happened in that movie? Was it about snowflakes? she has the power to. I'm all. Well, you know, that speaks to the witch in me. I love that stuff. So let's, let's harness that power, right? And be more snowflake. We're going to be more snowflake today. So it's calling all snowflakes. We are the peacemakers. And we've been looking at peace all month. That's been our theme this month. Pieces into peace. And it's been a great month together talking about peace. And so we're going to reclaim that word snowflake, and I'm going to read the metaphor of the snowflake again, in case you missed it. And for those of you who heard it, you're going to hear it again, and you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be delicious. All right. So picture a little mouse, maybe a little kangaroo rat. They're so cute. Right? And he says, "Tell me the weight of a snowflake." He asks this to a wild dove. "Nothing more than nothing," was the answer. "Well, in that case, I must tell you about a marvelous story," said the mouse. "I sat on the branch of a fir tree, very close to its trunk, and when it began to snow, not heavily, not in a giant blizzard, no, just like a dream, without any violence, the snow was falling. And since I didn't have anything better to do, I counted the snowflakes setting on the twigs and the needles of my branch. Their number was exactly 3,741,952. And when the next snowflake dropped onto the branch, nothing more than nothing, as you say, the branch broke off. And the dove thought about this story for a while and said to herself, perhaps there is only one person's voice lacking for peace to come about in the world. Snowflakes. Nothing more than nothing. Do you know that a snowflake only weighs about 3 milligrams? Nothing more than nothing. And there are 22,400 snowflakes in a pound. 22,400 snowflakes in a pound. The largest on record, Craig and Susan will like this one, 15 inches in Missoula, Montana. 15 inches, the largest known recorded snowflake. There's an estimated 1 quadrillion snowflakes that fall in the United States alone every year. That's roughly the same number of stars believed to exist in our universe, or something close to that. 1 quadrillion snowflakes with the power to change. Right? They have the power to change the structure of a tree. They can take down power poles, leaving us without power. So I would like for us to have a new connotation for the word snowflake. Because I think when enough of us gather, we can change the world. We can create more peace. We can make peace a living entity, a thing. I believe it when we come together as one, when we remember our unity, when we remember that there is no other. That person on Facebook that drives me crazy is not the other. That's another snowflake. I know when I say it out loud, I can always think of that. I'm changing that word. I'm changing that connotation. It's another snowflake for me to be in partnership with, to fall softly. And I love snowflakes fall softly, right? So this isn't about physical power, like, overwhelming power. This is a soft power. They fall very gently. It takes them over an hour to get from the cloud to the ground. It can be a slow process, a gentle process. And yet, when enough of them gather on that branch, they break the branch. today, what is mine to do? I ask myself that a lot. I'm reading about stuff, I'm listening to the news, I'm looking at Facebook or Instagram, and I see the discord, right? I see it happening, and I think, what is mine to do? I do ask myself, is there something for me to do here? What is mine to do? And I think being on purpose in the world shifts us. If you are feeling a little wayward, not grounded, not feeling centered, it could be that maybe there is a purpose being called forth in you, a new purpose. And I'd like to explore that today. What is mine to do? Does my purpose feel too big? Like, what is one little snowflake, 3 milligrams, going, how am I going to change the world? How am I going to change the world? Where's my cricket button? I have it. We matter. What we do matters. I don't want you to forget that you matter. What you do, what you bring with your intuitive, radiant light changes the world. And it may be one person at a time, and that's okay. It's okay. It's more than okay. It's enough. Even if it's just one person that you had a beautiful, life-changing effect on, it's enough. It's enough. And we can do it. We are the ones we have been waiting for. Do you recall back like when you were younger? And maybe Matthew, younger folks can really feel into this. I remember that it was always out there. Oh, well, when I get here, then we can buy a house. And then when I get here, we can have a baby. And then when I get here, there's always this landing zone of when I get to this point, that's when I'm going to do it. And all of us know who have had kids or who have bought a house or have done any of those milestone things in our lives. There's never the right time. You just do it, right? When you're considering having children or getting, you're pregnant, you're pregnant. You're doing it, right? You're doing it. It's never the right time. If we wait for that right and perfect time that we think in our frontal lobe is the reason or the landing zone, will we do it? I want us to get busy doing it. Dr. Ernest Holmes said that there's a shining path that awaits each of us, and those who seek will find it. Now, I think the key word here is those who seek. We have to seek it. We have to be on purpose about it. I like the thought that I could just sit under my delightful Bodhi tree all day and it would find me. I would probably be peeking with my one eye. Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Right? We have to seek. We have to explore. We have to be curious to find it. To find it. We have to practice the presence of peace consciously, definitely and deliberately. If we can do it individually and in the family and to a certain degree in our offices and businesses, which we can, why can't we do it for the whole world? We can. That's Dr. Ernest Holmes, right? If we can do it individually, and we can do it within our home, our family, that's what we talked about last week, and then we can do it in our businesses, we can do it for the whole world. It starts right here within as that beautiful snowflake. And then we radiate out to change the world. And so if you think, oh, I'm not enough, I don't have this or I don't have that to make an effective change in the world, that's just not true. It's just not true. You have everything you need. And we can do it. But we must seek to find it. We must open the door of the great I am, which is the God, the Spirit within us, that lives within us, to seek it, to allow it to enter. If my door is shut, Spirit just is like waiting patiently, tapping its little toe. I like to think of it that way, even though it's not that way. Waiting for us, vamping out there, ready to pour itself into us to create more, to be more. And I want us to do that because each piece is vital. The puzzle, the divine blueprint in life is there. We are each a unique piece of it. And when we come together, we make this beautiful mosaic of life. Each of us matter. But I want us to be honest with ourselves. Are we actively changing? Are we doing the work within ourselves to be peaceful? To be more peaceful? Are we doing that? Are we doing all the things that get us there? Whatever that thing is for us, prayer, meditation, walks in the park, communing with your fur babies, whatever that is for you, are we doing more of it? I like this from Dr. Ernest Holmes, founder of religious science. He says, the day will come, and it is rapidly approaching, when the entire world will believe the truth, with capital T, because of the great neutralizing power that right thought is exercising on the race consciousness. The day will come, and I believe it is gaining speed. That tipping point, right, that I always yammer about, but that tipping point, right, that it's gaining speed as we start to change our thinking, and we, as our individual snowflakes, gather with other snowflakes.
Snowballing.
We create a snowball, right? I like it. We create that big giant snowball, and we push that tipping point by uniting the pieces. We bring peace. The peace, if we really want to be peace, it is not about making somebody other. It is not about this. It's about love. How can I show up in a more loving way in this moment, even though this person is pissing me off? How can I recognize that I can show up to be more peaceful? I can apologize when I have transgressed and I have hurt. Because we all do it. We're human beings. Can I own my part of this side of the street, own it and clean it up and be more loving and embracing? Can I do it? By uniting the pieces, we become more peaceful. When I lean in with somebody that I don't understand, who bugs me, whatever the blah, 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 right? There's something for me to learn there. There's a reason why I am triggered by this person or this event or this thing. It's because there's something for me to learn about myself. About myself. About myself. It's not about making the other person wrong. They're having their own experience, and that's okay. I may not understand it, but if I want to shift an experience that is ugly or challenging, it's not about pointing a finger and making them the other. It's about opening up with curiosity and getting to know somebody. They're another snowflake, having their snowflakey experience. They've had their woundings, they've had their challenges, they've had their stuff. It makes them who they are. Now remember, all snowflakes, I believe it because I don't know how you prove it, but they say they're all different, that no two are alike. Just the diversity of our life. And they got to be that shape and that way because of all the things that have happened to them while they were up there in the clouds, and then they're falling to the ground, and now they're 6-pointed, and I'm 5-pointed, and that's okay. That's okay. Being the piece to bring the pieces together. If we want to see more peace in the world, which I think we do, we have to be peaceful. We have to be light bearers. We have to show the way. Can I be loving and kind in this situation? Can I watch the news and just be peaceful and know peace? I know. I know. Look, there are other churches who will make it much easier for you. Not this one. This teaching philosophy challenges us to do the work. There's no, we are already saved. We're already saved. There's no other work to be done. We are perfect, whole, and complete. We are an entity of spirit, right? And so that means we have to take personal responsibility as human beings and do the work. So when the news is on and I'm seeing those talking heads and I'm not vibing, it's my job to know peace in this moment. Know peace. Now, it might seem like nothing more than nothing, but it matters. The more of those experiences, more of those moments that we can create in our own snowflakey lives, nothing more than nothing will break a tree branch. It matters. I don't want us bypassing it. These are all opportunities to be more peaceful in our day. Somebody cuts you off in traffic, be peaceful. Love them. Somebody doesn't scooch up in line like they're supposed to, and everybody knows that you're supposed to scooch up in line. Don't we all know that rule? Correct? And yet I will be peaceful. And mean it. I will be peaceful. And know that that snowflake is just snowflaking right where they are at. Because change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Former President Barack Obama. We are it. The time is now. Don't wait any longer. The time is now. Make it now. Okay, so what is mine to do? What's mine to do? We need to be the peace. Consistently seeking it out. There's that word again, seek. Consistently seeking it out. I challenge us to find as many times a day that we can be peace as possible. Because the life that we live is hurried and challenging, and there are so many opportunities to know peace. I want to tell you about a little story. So, I was inspired by one of our board members, Janine. She has been handing out those cutie pie. Do you have your wrist bracelets on? Let me see. Okay. Do the right thing even when no one is watching. There's wristbands, right? Don't give up. This comes from a global movement about not giving up. And so this is a group. Slides, you can see that really quick. We are on a mission. Don'tGiveUpSigns.com. This is an example of what Dr. Ernest Holmes says: to be for something and against nothing. That is a big concept because we are so we've been taught and groomed that there's good and there's bad. And so we're always, if you're for something, then you're against that. There is a place where we can live where we are for something, very strongly for something, for peace, for unity, for parity, for equality. We can be for something without making somebody else wrong. And that's being for something and against nothing. And this is an example of it. This was a family who had been affected by suicide. And it was a friend of theirs, they didn't know what to do about it. And so this mom, this wife and woman, decided to make up these yard signs that had they weren't promoting anything, right? You don't see any .coms on there, right? There's no .coms on there. Just yard signs. You're enough. You're worthy of love. You got this. And they started putting them out. They put 20 out in their neighborhood. They went on a stealth mission at night. And they decided, we're going to go out, we're going to put these yard signs all over the place. And we're going to see what happens. Okay? Well, it became a global movement. And Janine had gotten some beautiful wristbands that are great. I have mine. And we've been giving them out. Well, Janine was at a doctor's office, I think. A doctor's office. And she had hers on, and she gave it to another person. And this woman looked at her and said, I can't tell you how much I needed this. Our family has been affected by suicide. We matter. Janine, in her beautiful snowflakey way, being for something and against nothing, just improved the quality of one person's day. Here are some stories from this community. They got some feedback, and I just wanted to give you some of these testimonials. Okay, here we go, if I can read. So when I say your signs saved my life, I mean I feel like your signs pulled me out from the feeling of complete hopelessness. They gave me back perspective. I didn't have a plan to kill myself, but I really felt like dying. These signs, when I would drive by every day, changed my perspective and changed my life. I'm a gay man. Never did I think that anyone in my family or community would accept me for who I am or help me out or find the resources I desperately needed. But every day when I drove by these signs when I was going on the bus to school, I felt loved and supported. Something as much as nothing can change the world, can change one person's life. If we want peace, we need to be peace. We need to consistently seek it out. So what do we want to do? What is mine to do? Do we want to start a global mission right here? Do we want to put yard signs out? Let's talk about it, right? Do you want to serve in a greater way or be that snowflake for someone else? We can do it. We can work. Peg is working we're going to work with the Mission of Hope. We can put yard signs out. I like that because it's so sneaky. It's so sneaky. It's like, you can just go put them out there. Be those undercover snowflakes at night, calling all snowflakes. Because this is how you change the world. Right? So here you've got people. Then you've got one little guy, he's got like a heart. There's no. And then another little guy has a heart, and he comes over. They kick him out. Look at this one. They're like, get out of here. They kick him out. But then, look, more people are like, yeah, I'm going to go over here. Bye. And then you call them in. You call them in with love. That's how you change the world, one person at a time, one wristband at a time, one yard sign at a time. It matters. It can feel like nothing more than nothing. And it matters, and it changes the world. So I'm really asking for you to go within and say, what is mine to do? I love that we come here on Sundays, and we commune, and we grow. But what is ours to do? How can we be out in the world in our uniqueness, in our snowflakiness, and be more peaceful and change other people's lives. We can do it. Calling all snowflakes. Wait, I'm not. No. We're calling all snowflakes. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we want to do. How do we want to show up as CSL TV? To promote peace, to promote love, to invite people to our beautiful peace garden, to be peaceful. We can do it. So I'm asking, I'm calling for you. I'm calling all the snowflakes. Let's mobilize. Let's break as many branches as we can. I love you. Mwah. Kate, Jim, Ryman. Let's get some water.
I think some of you know this song, We're the Ones, by Karen Drucker. We have a lot of Karen Drucker fans in the house, so I'd love it if you sing it with me. There's a part specifically at the end I really want you to sing with me.
We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, yeah. We are the ones, we are. I've been feeling like I can't make a difference. I'm feeling like there ain't no use. Feeling tired and a little unconscious, coming up with every kind of excuse till I realize it's not all up to me. When we join together, we shape our destiny. To see a world where we are living as one. It can be, shall be, it will be done. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are, yeah, we are the ones, we are. No one else is gonna make the changes. No savior gonna drop from the sky. Nothing left to do but wake up, 'cause it's really up to you and I. Take time, step at a time. Stand together with your hands in mine. Then we will see a world that we've been dreaming about. We need it now, the time is now, there is no doubt. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. Come on! We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are. We are the ones, we are. And I am the one who will change the world. I am the one who will make that difference. I am the one who can change the world. I am the one, I know I am the one. I am, everybody. We are the ones, we are. ones. You are, you are. We are the ones. We are, we are. We are the ones. We are, we are. We are the ones. We are, we are. We are the ones.
What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? We are the ones. Oh, it's so good. One more time. Okay, we're done. Thank you. Beautiful. I know. I got like verklempt at the end of my talk. I was like, I can't speak anymore. I'm out. I'm out.
Good timing.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. It was perfect timing. All right, it's that time of service where we get to participate in giving. I'd ask our ushers, our ambassadors to come up. Lorelei, Beth, please come up and join us up front. So there's a spiritual principle that in this philosophy we understand and believe in, at least I do, about the reciprocity of life. What does that mean? Think about the universal sign, right? There's a spiritual principle, much like the principle of electricity is a physical principle in our world. There's a spiritual principle about reciprocity. And that means that as you give, you receive. And I see people nodding. Okay, now I'm walking. Now I'm leaving you two. You can keep with it. So, listen. I'm not joking. If you didn't believe that it works, if you really don't believe that it works, ask Sylvia. Ask a practitioner. Ask me. If you really don't believe that as you give, you don't, that you receive in a greater way. If you're clinging to something like, oh, I can't give it all away. I'm telling you, you can give it all away. And there will be more. There will be more. And you don't have to give here. I like it. Because what we do here matters. But give somewhere else. Give yourself away in service here at the center. Give yourself away in the Temecula Valley. You can't run out. If you think you're going to run out, I'm telling you, it's just no, you won't run out. As you lean into this principle, God, Spirit, the cosmic muffin, whatever you want to call that power and principle that you believe in, I swear to you, it says, oh, okay, you want to double down, Janine? You're going to give it all away, Charlene? Okay, I'm game. Here you go. And it gives, and it gives, and it gives. It never runs out. And you may receive it in a myriad of ways. It may surprise you because you think you're going to get it this way, and then it shows up this way, and you're like, oh my gosh, look how it showed up. But it is a law. It works every time it shows up. And so, I just want us to participate in the divine givingness of life. Be of service here at the center. The reason why people are in the social hall cooking for us and handing out plates and saying, here you go, can I help you, is because they understand that they are serving so they can give of themselves so they get more. It's kind of a selfish little problem, it's kind of a selfish little thing. When you think of it, now that I think about it, I know, it's kind of selfish. It feels kind of selfish. But that's good. I want us all to be that way. I want us to all be so selfless that we are selfish. So, put your hand on your heart. Breathe into this givingness. Really remember this this truth that I am giving of my time, my talent, my treasure to this community and to other places and experiences so I can get more. So I can open up to the opportunity of this thing called spirit that says, yes, my beloved, yes. It will never run out. And so I'm so grateful that we give to this place and to other places, to be of service, to be a snowflake that makes a difference in somebody else's life. That alone is enough. And so we breathe into this givingness, this feeling state of giving, knowing we receive, and we receive, and we receive. I'm so grateful for this teaching, for this knowing, for the work that we do here at this center, for the way we change lives and the way we create more peace on the planet. I am grateful. I release my word into the law, knowing it is done. And together we affirm, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Let's say our affirmation of abundance, please. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am prosperous now.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything that I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. Woo! So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Sometimes I just get on a roll and I just gotta walk around and be on my roll, All right, we are an active and vibrant community. I'd like Alana to come up for our announcements this Sunday. Please welcome Alana, our beautiful announcer this morning.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. We're going to start with choir. Sorry, but I did need to call her up.
We are having a choir performance. Alana, are you going to be joining the choir? Are you thinking about it?
Probably.
Okay, not this time, maybe for Christmas choir. If anybody else is interested in joining the choir, we have our second rehearsal today right after service. We're starting at 11:15. I'd love for you to be involved. And we have a performance on the 20th, so please be here that day. It's going to be a really special service. I love you. Thank you.
All right, take it away.
Okay. Today after service, a soul card workshop from 1 to 4 p.m. here, facilitated by practitioner Beth Haas. Time to give yourself the gift of listening to the whispers of your soul and discover the images of your horizons of hope and vision. This is a deeply personal and loving workshop that allows room to listen to yourself and be heard by others. Come to join the soul card workshop. All materials provided. Sign-up sheet at the activities table. If you have signed up for our Joshua Tree Retreat, you will be receiving an email with information on the scheduled events, payment deadlines, and more. We have over 50 people confirmed to attend. We will be stargazing with Craig's telescope, doing guided Tai Chi with Bess Haas, guided meditations with Reverend Shar, maybe some tree talking.
If you're lucky.
And Greg Piero will be offering a workshop on photography in nature and how to capture your perfect shot. Come join us.
These are Greg's
2
perfect
days
shots.
of fun in Joshua Tree. CSL TV will be visiting the Dang Meditation Center and Monastery in Von Saul. The tour will start at 8:45 a.m. and will tour with a tour of the facility, including time for meditation, would end at 12:15. The tour also includes a vegetarian lunch. Please see the sign-up sheet on the activities table or see Pat Clark for more information. A lot of announcements.
I'm telling you, we are busy.
CSL TV education is back for the fall. Practitioners Laura Garrett and Pat Clark will be teaching the CSL Foundation course called Spiritual Principles and Practices. Living the best possible life takes practice, and this course supports you in creating the life you want to experience. This is a 5-week course starting Tuesday, October 22nd. Sign-up sheet is on the activity table. CSL is hosting a clothing swap party on October 13th after service. Bring what you can share, take what you can use. All clothing, shoes, jewelry. Afterward, we will donate any remaining items to women's shelters and other appropriate locations. Sign-up sheet on the activities table. And the monthly community drum circle with White Feather is coming up Wednesday, October 2nd at the Menifee Valley CSL. Suggested $5 love offering, and that's at 26805 Murrieta Road in Sun City, 92585. Any questions, see me. Hope to see you there. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Alana. Personal plug here. Ladies, and you know who you are. Some of you, I covet your clothing. And I tell you about it. If you've got anything in your closet, that you haven't worn in 6 months, and you're like, maybe Rev Shar would like that. Bring it, because Rev Shar would like it. And I'm going to bring my stuff, and we're going to do a nice, fun clothing swap. It'll be a fun day together in community. So it is that time of service where we come together in prayer. I'll put my prayer stool on. I would ask that our practitioners and ministers please stand where you are, or come up to the front. I love it when you come up to the front. Practitioners and ministers, please stand. I would also like to ask our practitioner 2 students to please stand or come up front. Don't all jump up at once. If you are a Prac 2 student, please stand. If you're a Prac 2 student, thank you, please stand. Yay! Prac 2 students, they're moving into their 2nd year of practitioner training. We are going to ask them to stand and be in community with our practitioners. This is the healing arm of our center. This is the foundation of this church. This is what Dr. Ernest Holmes believed and believes in. The power of prayer, the power of changing our thinking and then changing our life experience. These beloveds are trained in the art and science of affirmative prayer, which changes our lives. It changes the world. And so the practitioner students will be here. They're going to be more visible in the community, and they will be praying along with the licensed practitioners on the prayers that are submitted online or via the prayer box. Don't forget we have our prayer boxes. If you don't want to sit with a practitioner today, that's okay. But it's something on your heart. You want more. Put a prayer into the prayer box. We take that in and we pray on it during the week. So this is the foundational platform of our community, and I am grateful. I am grateful for our practitioners and ministers. So Please close your eyes or soften the gaze, whatever feels right for you. Let's come together in the powerful action of collective conscious prayer, affirmative prayer. Because I know God is love. God is peace. God is continually fulfilling itself, being more of itself, creating more of itself to learn and to grow and to expand, to create more love, more peace, more beauty. Spirit is for itself. It is for life. And I know that I am one with Spirit. And as I know this for myself, I know this for each beloved here and each sentient being everywhere, that we are divine emanations of Spirit. Each one of us is a beautiful snowflake of Spirit. And so I know and affirm, knowing that we can be for something and against nothing. That we can recognize that there is no other. There is only a beautiful snowflake in front of me, having its experience as well as ours. And so I know that there is a power in this collective thought, this collective knowing that we can change the world. We are the ones we have been waiting for. And so I know that we take these words in and we embody them within us. And we stand in our power, in our collective power, to change the world. And it begins within. Knowing peace, remembering peace, being peaceful. And so I know that there's any area within us, within our hearts, our minds, that is not peaceful, is not centered and balanced, that we take the time, we do the spiritual work, to know and to call forth that peace that was within us. It's ever present and we can access it anytime. And so I know that we call forth this practice. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the peace, and we are the peacemakers. So with great gratitude for this knowing, for this collective beingness, I am grateful. I place my word into the power and action of the law, for it is already done in the mind of God. It's already done. And together we affirm. And so it is. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. All right. Close with our closing song, community song, which is I Can See Clearly Now. So you guys can stand and sing along with Kate. Do it.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. So nice. Oh yes, I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Singing, I love it.